60-pounder. How you doing, guys? Welcome to True Power, Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life's good. I did an hour on the stationary bike, did 220 swings, and feel awesome. Feel super compressed. With that said, you saw the link down below. I've done this guy before. I've done this clip before, but I stumbled across it the other day. The guy's sublime. GUNTHAR, I'm pronouncing it right. Jerry thought he was better than Maurice. We'll talk. Okay, let's see what we got. Life's good. That was Go F Sharp Yourself, as big as a freaking house. A little Caress the Baby, a little Barbed Wire. Not a mark. Anyway, I'm leaving this clip down below. First of all, we're talking about GUNTHAR BEETZ here, okay? But also, this is with the German brass ensemble. This is the creme de la creme of all brass in Germany. That's Matthias Hoffs and this, that, and the other thing. Guys, this is an older clip. This is an older clip. But this is about as close as I've heard of a brass. They're not necessarily an orchestral section. It's a brass ensemble, but this is close that I've ever heard of Chicago Symphony. It's that extraordinary. Wait till you hear the sonority, the depth of the sound, that you can hear and it's not done in a studio. There's maybe a couple mics around, but you can hear every single part. The horns in the middle, the lower brass. Forget the trumpets. You're going to hear some pop that you are not going to believe. It's just extraordinary. Okay, now. GUNTHAR BEETZ. He has a handful of CDs out that are hard to get anymore. But Jerry somebody sent it to him. He had a lot of friends in Germany, and he used to say, for just music, he would live in Germany. He thinks it was the #1 country. The way the government and everything subsidized all these tiny little town had their own symphony orchestra. Forget, studio stuff and oompa bands. I mean, he could work forever. He loved Germany, and they treated him like a king. Absolutely like a king. But one of his buddies that he met over there sent him a CD of GUNTHAR BEETZ, and he couldn't believe it. He had me over. He said, he's better than Maurice. He's better than Maurice. The ease of playing and the quality of the sound was bigger than Maurice's. Okay? Now, GUNTHAR BEETZ wanted no part whatsoever of a Maurice Andre lifestyle. 250 dates a year all over the world, never seeing if he wanted no part of that. He wanted to go home at night, and so he took a step back from the actual performing and got a job with one of the colleges. Or was it the military? Was he in the military? I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But there is very, very little of him performing. Now, the thing that I want you to listen to, keep in mind when you listen to this, and there's no shots of his chops whatsoever. Unbelievably, there's very, very few shots of him. It's the other two trumpet players, and with good reason. The virtuosity was just incredible. But what you're going to hear is Matthias Hoff's, who's the other guy? They're doing question and answer. I mean, just incredible, incredible artistry, technique. Each note popping. Each note popping. French horns, each note popping. Lower brass, pop, pop, pop. They're coming from the same school of brass playing. But what you're going to hear and not necessarily see, you are going to see pictures of the lower parts, but you're going to hear a piccolo trumpet off in the distance that is covering this monster group. Just covering it. But pop, 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 pop. An octave above in one spot. It's extraordinary. But this is Gunthar BEETZ. I mean, he... Now, Jerry got him on the phone once, and he spoke no English whatsoever, and he had his wife translate for him, who knew very, very little English. So he didn't get a lot out of it. But what he did get, believe it or not, he would put, BEETZ now, would put erasers, on a pencil, an eraser, in his back molars to practice, to keep his jaw open. I mean, that came from his wife. He's not making it up. But the point is, guys, this guy did not have a problem thinking outside the box, you know? But anyway, it's just a small clip, but listen to all of them. It is brass playing at its highest level. And again, not to throw darts at anybody. There is no orchestral trumpet section, brass section in this country now that could touch that. The only thing I've heard that was close was Herseth in his prime. And those monsters. All right? All right. Enjoy. Have a great weekend, and we will talk again on Monday. Love you all. One more thing, campers, real quick. He is, when you're looking at the brass ensemble, he is on your right. When you're looking at it, he will be on. Is that stage left? Preco would know. It doesn't matter. You're right. Chubby little guy, short. Looks like he's playing the clarinet, the horn angle. Horn angles are nonsense. That's another video. All right? All right, guys. Enjoy.